If you're looking for the best turntable, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Pro-Ject AT-LP Carbon Evo. Want to be entertained in the inimitable vinyl manner and be sure you're not missing a scrap of information at the same time. You'll want to turn your ears in Pro-Ject's direction. Then, Pro-Ject introduced its first debut record player at the end of the last century, and it's been refined, upgraded, and become increasingly expensive ever since. This debut Carbon Evo is the most refined and upgraded model so far, and it's also the most expensive. But don't let that put you off. This is undoubtedly one of the best turntables you can buy today, offering a detailed and revealing listen, with the ability to focus on the minutiae even as it describes the complete picture very convincingly. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Audio-Technica LP120XBT USB. At first glance, the LP120XBT USB vinyl player looks the part. It owes more than a little to the legendary Technics SL11200/SL11210, where aesthetics are concerned, but as well as all the DJ bits and bobs, like pitch control and super responsive direct drive motor. This Audio-Technica turntable has an integrated, switchable phono stage, a USB output and wireless aptX Bluetooth connectivity, all of which makes it a fair bit more adaptable than your average record player. It's very nearly a plug-and-play arrangement, making it perfect for beginners. All you need to do when it first comes out of the box is put the aluminum platter on, fix the cartridge to the tone arm and the hinges to the dust cover, and you're good to go. The number 3 position is held by Fluence RT81. The Fluence RT81 is an excellent starter turntable. It's simple to set up and use for newbies, but you can switch out the cartridge to squeeze out more performance later on. Newbies also won't have to worry about getting a separate phono preamp, as one is built in. However, you can turn it off if you want to use a better external preamp. The only downside is that Fluence's advertised auto-off feature simply turns off the platter, preventing excessive needle wear, but you'll still have to return the arm to its resting place yourself. You'll also have to manually cue records, which isn't a deal breaker by any means, but is something to consider for those looking for a fully automatic record player. The Denon DP300F is a great choice for those looking for a fully automated record listening experience. Next at number 4, we have Denon DP300F fully automatic analog turntable. The Denon DP300F is a gorgeous turntable that sounds just as good as it looks. The included DSN85 cartridge isn't the most accurate, but it nevertheless manages to make your music sound airy and reasonably detailed, especially for its price. You'll need to spend a lot more cash to hear more detail. While the DP300F lacks the USB outputs of some of the best turntables listed here, it's still a great starting turntable for anyone who doesn't want to manually cue their albums or have a habit of falling asleep while listening to music. The Denon's automatic start/stop feature means your needle won't be worn down at the end of the record, as the arm immediately returns when an album is done. Build quality is decent for an all-plastic record player, but its buds feel cheap, a minor problem but shouldn't be a deal breaker for you. If the Audio-Technica AT-LP120 USB doesn't fit your aesthetic, consider the Denon DP300F instead. The number 5 position is held by Audio-Technica AT-LP60XBT. With a budget-friendly price, easy assembly, and the convenience of wireless playback, the AT-LP60XBT could make a fantastic first turntable for any fledgling vinyl enthusiast. While the plinth does feel somewhat insubstantial, and the sound might not be detailed enough for some, its brilliant price more than makes up for that. And the inclusion of Bluetooth connectivity makes the AT-LP60XBT record player feel like very good value for money. Audio-Technica is known for producing high-quality cartridges, and the one used on this vinyl player is no exception. The M3600 conical stylus fits perfectly into the grooves of the record and reveals details in songs you may have never noticed before. In short, it makes your music an absolute joy to listen to. The number 6 position is dominated by Regat Plan R2. There's a lot of debate whether the Regat Plan R2 or the Pro-Ject AT-LP Carbon is the best entry-level hi-fi turntable. It's a close match, and there are no clear winners, each providing an excellent starting place for audiophiles on a budget. While the Regat may lack the fancy carbon tone arm of the Pro-Ject, the Plan R1 still sounds excellent and is well damped with its phenolic resin platter. And for newbies, the Regat Plan R1 is still easy to set up, though you'll have to provide your own phono preamp. Ultimately, the Regat Plan R1 record player just sounds so good that it's hard to fault it too much. Vocals are revealing, and you can hear the texture from instruments like the violin. The included Regat carbon cartridge isn't anything special but manages to be a great match for the turntable. It's a tough choice between the Plan R1 and the debut carbon, but you can't go wrong with either. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Marantz TT15 Sone Manual Belt Drive Premium Turntable. The Marantz TT15 Sone costs a serious bit of change, but you're actually getting a killer bargain. The Claridio Virtuoso included with the turntable is $1,000 when purchased separately. Additionally, you get a killer tone arm and gorgeous turntable at a price that's definitely an investment, but not unreasonable. So what does the Marantz TT15 Sone get you over the competition? Attention to detail. Just about every part of the record player has been poured over to be the best it can be for the price. The fit and finish are excellent, and it's a pleasure to handle the high-quality components. This is a record player that'll leave you admiring its visual and audible qualities. Newbies should not get this turntable as it requires more knowledge to set up properly than the entry-level turntables on this list. But if you're ready to take your record collecting and listening to the next level, the Marantz TT15 Sone is the perfect place to start. The number 8 position is held by Sony PSLX310BT belt drive turntable. If you have a large collection of vinyl, either because you used to scour the record stores or you inherited it, but your medium of choice is digital files, you can still get use out of those records with Sony's PSLX310BT belt drive turntable. You see, this budget-friendly turntable actually offers vinyl digital output, so you can use it to turn those albums into digital files, and the songs will all still have that original pressed PVC warmth that audiophiles can't get enough of. Of course, it also offers Bluetooth and RC output for those times when you just want to listen to those records. Next at number 9 we have Regat Plan R2 turntable. Now that we're getting into the more top-shelf, audiophile-approved range, the time has come to introduce you to Regat and the brand's Plan R2 turntable. If we had to put a label on it, we'd call this the gateway turntable to the really high-end options out there. It was developed over the course of 2 years with the goal of offering the exacting, faithful recreation of the music on your records. It boasts an in-house Regat carbon cartridge, a low vibration motor, a float glass platter, an advanced belt drive system, and best of all, a lifetime warranty. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Fluence RT81 reference turntable. The goal of Fluence with its RT81 reference turntable was to craft a beautiful, high-fidelity, analog device that allows whatever vinyl you place on it to remain as true to the original recording as possible. And we're pleased with the end result, as are the brand's fans. These turntables all come with a solid wood plinth, acrylic platter, or often 2M blue elliptical cartridge, adjustable resonance dampening feet, and so much more. That's all for today. We upload product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.